Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is the first one of 2024, and this is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect with your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. So each card has a photo from one of the continents and then a message on the back that I'll share with you, whatever the message is from the card that I draw. Before I do that, I want to invite you to arrive in this moment. Let yourself just be right here, right now. One of the easiest ways to do that is to connect with your body. Your body is only ever here and now, and it's the mind that wanders off into the past and the future. So letting yourself connect, maybe that's noticing your breath. So just whether you want to close your eyes or keep them open, whatever feels good to you, there is no right or wrong way to do this. I'm going to close my eyes. You don't have to. I'm just starting to notice the sensations of the breath. Noticing the breath coming in, noticing it going out. Noticing wherever you feel those breath sensations the most. Maybe you're feeling them most at the nose or in the chest or in the belly area. Just letting your attention rest wherever that is, noticing the in-breath and the out-breath. And there's nothing you have to change or control here. You don't have to take a deep breath. You don't have to regulate your breathing. Part of coming into the moment is actually noticing what's already here, not just trying to change it immediately because you think you're supposed to be doing it differently. There is no should or supposed to be here. There's just noticing what already is. And as you continue to do that, I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that will most support you in shining your light today and in the week ahead and the year ahead, since this is our first 2024. What energy will most support you in shining your light? Putting that intention out there, I'm going to shuffle the cards. And however you're noticing, whatever you're noticing, just continue to do that. Breathing and being, letting yourself be right here, right now, for these few minutes in the day. And our message is resilience. All right. This was the first card that I wrote, actually. So this is the tile roof from the Imperial Palace in Beijing. Last week's card was also from Beijing. How interesting. All right. Resilience. The message here is, with resilience, you can grow in the most unlikely of places. Like a flower sprouting through a tile roof, you can thrive in any situation. No matter what circumstances you face, you always have access to an internal reservoir of power, choice, and personal agency. If you fully trusted that, what would be different for you? Practice living in that trust. When it slips away, notice the cause. Be curious. Let whatever comes up move through you. Greet the next moment with newfound insight, strength, and courage. Within every apparent setback is the seed of success. Success as you define it. As you cultivate resilience, you'll learn to navigate challenges and uncertainty with grit, grace, and gratitude. You'll tell new stories. You'll embrace all life experiences as invitations to grow into greater alignment with who you really are. I love that one. Let that sink in. Let the energy sink in for you. Just notice what's coming up. And no right or wrong. Maybe you've had some thoughts. Maybe you've had some feelings. Maybe you've been distracted. whatever's going on for you is all totally normal and okay. Just let it be what it is and see what about this resilience message is resonating with you. As I've been doing for a while, I'm going to go ahead and read it again. So again, let the message and the energy just wash over you, sink in, and trust that your attention will be guided towards whatever the most powerful part of this is for you in this moment. So you don't need to remember every word. You don't need to run off and scurry away and take action on it. Just let it resonate with you and share in whatever way feels the best to you. All right, resilience. With resilience, you can grow in the most unlikely of places. Like a flower sprouting through a tile roof, you can thrive in any situation. No matter what circumstances you face, you always have access to an internal reservoir of power, choice, and personal agency. If you fully trusted that, what would be different for you? Practice living in that trust. When it slips away, notice the cause. Be curious. Let whatever comes up move through you. Greet the next moment with newfound insight, strength, and courage. Within every apparent setback is the seed of success. Success as you define it. As you cultivate resilience, you'll learn to navigate challenges and uncertainty with grit, grace, and gratitude. You'll tell new stories. You'll embrace all life experiences as invitations to grow into greater alignment with who you really are. Again, letting that sink in. Trusting that you are resilient and you do have the power of choice and personal agency. You are never stuck. You may not always be able to change your circumstances, but you can change how you see them. And as you change that, you actually gain more influence and power to change the circumstances themselves. They say when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So what is resilience bringing up for you? Letting whatever it is, again, be perfectly okay. Whatever part of this resonated the most or wherever your attention rested the most, reflect on that. See what's coming up and follow your curiosity. And again, if you trusted your resilience and your personal power and your personal agency, how would you move through this day? Let yourself move through the day that way. Digging deep and knowing that that resilience is inside, always. All right, my friend, our little flowers and plants growing through the tile there. You can be that. Wherever you are in life, you are in the perfect place for you. Doesn't mean you will always be there. Doesn't mean you have to stay there. But you are in the perfect place to take the next aligned step for you. Trust that. Build that resilience. Cultivate it. And enjoy this year. Enjoy this day. Enjoy this week. Yeah, let's start smaller, right? There is a year ahead, but all of that all starts with one small step. So take a little step today toward resilience. Build more resilience into yourself and see where it takes you. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.